Man, look, skip the introduction, man. So shout out to Rugby Queen for this. Shout out to Rugby Queen for, bringing this to my attention, man. So you got Aspen Lad, okay? Aspen Lad running around here talking about that she going to appeal her decision when she got knocked smooth the hell out by Germaine Derandamie. She said that Herb Dean jumped the gun and Herb Dean stopped the fight prematurely. Wait, Aspen, what are you talking about? Look at the slideshow, y'all. Does Aspen Ladd look like she's in a position to defend herself? At this point, she's not even trying to defend herself. Girl, what is it with all these delusional fighters running around here in mixed martial, especially with the females? Delusional. She got some old Bojangles stuff going on. She did the same thing. Couldn't give Rose credit. Listen, give Germaine her props. You got beat. First of all, your ass can't even make the weight. You know you too big for the weight class. You know good and well you too big for the weight class. But still, you try to squeeze into 135 every chance you get. Stop. Hell, the damn commission, they won't even sanction you to fight at 135 anymore. Because they know you can't make the weight either. So that's already strikes on you right now, Aspen Lad. That's already a strike on you now. You couldn't make the darn weight. You couldn't make the weight. You get in here, you get your ass knocked out, and now you crying that Herb Dean stopped the fight. Girl, stop it. You out of your damn mind. First of all, why don't you go to the weight class you're supposed to be in? Or how about this? Why don't you not gain so much in between fight, Aspen? Because you're making these like crazy weight cuts over and over and over. And it's amazing how Aspen Ladd was the favorite going into this fight. And I'm sitting here thinking, what are these people thinking? I mean, do they not know that Germaine Derandamie can crack? Her takedown defense is pretty decent. And Aspen Ladd couldn't get this fight to the ground. She got G-checked. Trying to run in and bully somebody, you got knocked out. You lost, okay? You were not going to defend yourself. Germaine Derandamie had already landed strikes on you when she knocked you down. You weren't trying to defend yourself. Girl, you were getting beat down. We can go back and play the video. I want to play the video. I wish I can play the video when she knocked you out. See, I'm going to tell you something about people, man. And I'm going to tell you something about certain people. You see, their inability to prepare, they think that's everybody else's problem. That ain't Herb Dean's problem. His problem is to protect your silly ass. So if his problem is to protect you, and you're not throwing, look at this position right here. You're not throwing any strikes back in that position. You're not doing that. So what does that mean? That means that he has to stop the fight. Girl, you was done. Stop it. And if your team pumping your head, gassing you up, if your team gassing you up, then your team is stupid too. These people gassing you up, girl, you know you ain't had no chance in hell to beat Germaine Derandamie. And if y'all running back, she'd knock you out again. Because first of all, you tried to stand with her. Then you tried to get the fight to the ground when you realized that you getting the fight to the ground wasn't an option. You stood there and you got put to sleep. You got knocked out. And Germaine had already hit you again when you were on the ground. See, this is what I don't get. What is she saying? Have you been hitting the head too many times? I mean, I don't know. Do we have CTE going on? Aspen Ladd crazy. She crazy. And no commission is going to overturn that. They're going to watch the video and they're going to see what everybody else saw. You got knocked the hell out. That's what they're going to see. What is there more to look at? I mean, what is there more to look at? Aspen Ladd is a goofball. She goofy. Just goofy. No, good and well, no commission is going to overturn this. They're not going to do it, Aspen. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your money. You're just goofy with this whole thing. Herb Dean, one of the best referees out there in MMA. Okay, I trust Herb Dean. I would trust Herb Dean more than some of these other referees. These and it's always the fighter getting their butt whooped. Like, like we didn't see you getting beat up. You stopped the fight. Oh, I could have continued. Damn lie. No, you couldn't have. You couldn't have continued. There's no way you could have continued. Yeah, had Herb Dean not stepped in, then you probably would have been sleeping or probably been in a coma. And that's real talk. Too many fighters, man, they don't know when to stop. You don't know when to stop. Okay, you want to be a warrior, I get that. You want to go out on your shield. But the referee's job is to make sure you don't go out on your shield. Herb Dean saw what we all saw, Aspen. You lost. Okay, you lost this fight, Aspen lad. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You lost this matchup. What are you going to do now? I mean, what, you've been sitting here sobbing all this time? Girl, you got your ass whooped. It happens. It happens in the fight game. I mean, look, if anybody who should have been complaining, it could have been Germaine Derandamie when she fought Amanda Nunes. Because Germaine wasn't physically hurt. Germaine was dodging and blocking most of the punches that Nunes was throwing at her while she was on the ground. Germaine was blocking those punches. Germaine was never in any danger. They stopped the fight. They stopped the fight. I mean, in that situation, I thought Germaine could have continued. That was a premature stoppage. And too many referees, when the fighter's on the ground and they're actually blocking shots and they're dodging and blocking, they'll come over and stop the fight. I don't believe in that. But Aspen, your situation is different. You was out. I mean, you was on your butt. Look at this. Look at this one right here, y'all. Look. Is Aspen lad in a position to do anything? Aspen lad is in a position to do one thing, and that's get beat down. God, dog. We got another one. You're a sore loser. You didn't prepare. I mean, we know what it is. The weight cut, that messed you up. Because one or two things, we know you're too big, or you know, your weight is too high in between fights. Guys, I mean, it's not rocket science for anybody that want to come and defend this. This ain't rocket science, okay? If you don't take care of yourself in between fights, this is what happened to you. Your ass get knocked out. You got to eat that knockout. You got to eat this. You got to eat this one. I can't let you off the hook for this. And if the darn commission overturn this, man, overturn it. Overturn. What are they going to overturn? What, a victory? Girl, you lost. They're not going to overturn that. They're going to uphold Herb Dean's official decision. It's going to be too much time and trouble for them to try to overturn a fight that you got put to sleep in. They ain't going to overturn this crap. They got to do more extra work because you couldn't get yourself together, Aspen lad. You got knocked out. Live with it. Deal with it. It comes along with the territory, and I'm done.